in the race for governor, also the former mayor of Los Angeles. Good to have you here, sir.
Hi, Martha.
Hi there. So,
how are you?
Good. I'm good. You know, the shakeup that could come from this, how do you see it playing out? You know, the race is a year away, a lot of people in it, and a lot of suggestion that a couple more big names may get into this race. How do you see it?
Well, first of all, California is facing big challenges. The challenge of affordability and the cost of living. We need a governor who's willing to take on the hard problems, the tough ones, but not afraid to answer the simple questions. And that latest video, you know, employees that work for you should be treated with respect. On my wall to my left, we have a number of things that we say that are part of the culture here. And one of them is you have to respect everyone. And so I think it's going to have an effect, no question about it. I believe she'll stay in the race. And I think the voters will have to make a decision. Do we want somebody who speaks to her employees like that, who can't answer simple questions? The question was, what are you going to say to the 40% of Californians who voted for Donald Trump? My answer is, I want to work with you. I want to listen to you. You don't have to have voted for me to understand I have to represent you. That's not a difficult question, Martha. That was a pretty simple one.
You know, there's discussion that Tom Steyer, who has run before, and Mr. Padilla, former Senator Padilla, I should say, may also get in this race. Is she providing an opening for that? And does that make it tougher for the rest of you?
Look, there have been a lot of talk about people coming in this race from the very beginning. They talked about Kamala Harris coming into this race, about an LA billionaire coming into this race. At the end of the day, what I've said is I've been in a lot of races. I've got the wherewithal to win this race, and I'm going to work hard. I'm not going to focus on the other candidates. I'm going to focus on my own race. And what I hear when I go up and down this state is that people want affordability. Yeah,
California, obviously a very important state. Current Senator Padilla, to correct myself there. So thank you very much, former mayor of Los Angeles, Villaraigosa.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.